Greetings, Centennial State, and welcome to the Colorado Report. I'm Dave Rex. Twice a week, we bring you select headlines and side stories from the Rocky Mountain State. Thank you for joining us. On this Wednesday edition of the Colorado Report, we take 3 stories, all from KKTV Channel 11. This episode has a theme, and one that is very important to me. The roads of Colorado, especially in the cities, are dangerous. We start with the story published December 26, 2018. A Breckenridge police officer was arrested for allegedly getting behind the wheel while drunk late Friday night. The officer was reportedly pulled over 10 minutes before midnight for driving with a broken headlight. When the Breckenridge sergeant saw the driver, he recognized him as a fellow officer. The Summit County Sheriff's Office was then called to take over the scene in order to avoid any conflict of interests. The Sheriff's Office said based on the investigation, they had reason to arrest the officer for DUI. The officer was not on duty at the time of the incident. The officer has been identified as 24-year-old Garrett Fry. Fry reportedly remained in jail several hours before posting bond Saturday morning. Quote, "Police officers have a moral and legal obligation to abide by the laws that they enforce. The arrest demonstrates how seriously law enforcement take that obligation," end quote, said Summit County Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimmons in a statement Wednesday. Our next story, also published December 26, 2018. A woman was killed Christmas afternoon after rolling her pickup south of Walsenburg. State Patrol says the driver was traveling southbound on I-25 when her pickup ran off the roadway and started to spin. She was able to get back onto the interstate, but overcorrected and spun off the road again. The truck ran across the grass median that splits the interstate, went airborne, and flipped, ending up in the northbound lanes. Troopers say the driver was improperly wearing her seatbelt when she crashed. She died at the scene. No one else was in the vehicle. The driver has been identified as Lynette Reyes of Trinidad. The crash happened near mile marker 42. It remains under investigation. Finally, published December 25th, 2018. A 6-year-old child was the lone survivor of a 2-car collision that shut down I-70 Christmas Eve night. According to Colorado State Patrol, a 62-year-old woman drifted off the roadway while traveling east. When she tried to right the car, it spun across the median and crashed into another vehicle. Both drivers were killed. The 6-year-old was airlifted to Children's Hospital with serious injuries. Their condition is not known. I-70 was closed for 5 hours between Genesee and Lookout Mountain, finally reopening around 2 Christmas morning. The drivers have only been identified as a 62-year-old woman from Frederick and a 38-year-old woman from Clark. Troopers suspect alcohol and pot played a role in the deadly collision. It's very important to me that these stories are taken seriously. There are so many ways to have a life-changing or ending accident on the road. You can literally only do what you can do. I want to put out my personal PSA. Put your phone down, please. Get a mount for your GPS. Turn off message notifications. Use driving mode. Every half a second you do look at it is another chance you may have a fender bender. You may be unable to work for a month, be paralyzed, be killed, or you may kill someone. You only get so many chances. So do they. And that's it for this Wednesday edition of the Colorado Report. You can check out links and show notes for this and all episodes at theColoradoReport.com. You can email me, coloradoreport@gmail.com, and you can tweet me at @theCOReport. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you soon.